All right, what's up, y'all? Prime Supreme Nerd Solo. I'm back with another video. It's Sunday, man, and I'm just out and about, and I look at a lot of videos that other people post, and just straight facts, man. A lot of it just don't apply to me. I gotta admit, when I first went to court, I remember the first time I went to court, I spoke to the people that a hearing officer. She wasn't the term for it anyway. And they sit down there, and these hearing officers make it appear as though they're listening to you. They nodding their head with their concerns, and all the while they already have a decision made. When you go to court, you must understand you're not getting custody. Don't take receipts like you got to prove something to somebody. That's your kid. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody. I hear too many times the courts are in favor of women. Women. Well, if dysfunction and delusion causes business, this is why women are good for the courts. If a judge is sitting in the courtroom just, twirling his fingers, playing with his hands, we got any cases? No, Your Honor. Any cases tomorrow? No, Your Honor. They don't want that. Courtrooms get money based from the state on each case they have open. Women are excellent investors in their purpose and in their cause. And the reason why a lot of you go to court and you say things like courts are in favor of women is because you brought into the intimidation. So it will behoove you more than anything to make sure you establish two things. Up until this point, there has been no sexual assault. There is no domestic violence. Now, it has it on the application when you go to court. Is there any history of domestic violence? Because the court themselves are looking for reasons to box you out of custody. Understand, if you can understand, when you go to court, you're not going to court to get custody. You're going to get court to exile you from your family. If you can understand that, you will take that evasive action from the beginning. So they asked the woman, is there any domestic dispute, anything in the history? Criminal record? None. When those nuns, you can best believe that woman, her mindset is to see to it that you get them. So she's going to start a fight with you. She's going to do things. And the first thing she's going to say is, I want a restraining order. When you and the female that you had a baby with break up, don't ever go around her. Don't ever meet her nowhere. Whenever you meet, record it. Don't ever verbally talk to her. Text it. You got to understand the mission that's going on in her mind. When you understand that, you will not get caught up in sexual assault in your kids. So the first thing you say when you get invited to the court for custody, up until this point, there's no sexual assault of no children. There's no sexual assault from me. There's none from her as well. There's no domestic violence from me. There's none from her as well. And that's the first thing. And say, I wouldn't be surprised if it pops up now. People, you have to say this. Because when it comes up a year and a half later, you can look back in the record and say, Your Honor, I'm not a fortune teller, but I said she was going to do this, didn't I? Here's the court transcripts from our very first court hearing. I said that. How is it that this happening? Second thing that you need to make sure you say, I want equal legal and physical custody of the child. If I cannot get that, I want you, Your Honor, to explain to me in writing why I'm not getting that. Anything other than that, that's a violation of my constitutional rights. 732-875-9111. Please text me when you're ready for my help. Consultation to 732-875-9111. Have a good day, y'all.